So this is Shore, and with me is my boo-boo. He's upset because yeah, so today I received this RFE, request for evidence, I-485, after we did our interview in yesterday. So yesterday, November 4th, we received we did our interview in Louisville. But like what I mentioned, if you watch my previous video, it's not really the request for evidence that they're asking for is very minimal. So basically, it's not really a big deal. Well, it's big deal for them, but it's not for us because it's just only for vaccine. So the story of this vaccine, the polio. So during my I-693, when I submit my medical form, when I did it in the Simply Care, just don't care, way back May 5th, if I'm not mistaken, this year. So the surgeon submitted my I-693, or he signed the I-693 form, which not updated. So basically, the one that he signed was not updated because after checking the RFE, so this morning, November 5th, I checked my USCIS online account because I received this email that they have taken an action on my case, and it's stated there that that I did not. Oh no, May 1, 2024. There is an updated for the I-693 that all the like 2 years old and above or older should have a polio vaccine. So basically, it's not my fault because I just went there and then gave all my vaccine records and all my documents. So basically, people from the Simply Care did not double check properly all my documents, my vaccines, and everything, and also they submit the not updated form. So now when I did my interview, so this is the concern of the officer is they like right away they approved my I-130. It's just only the I-485 pending because of this vaccine, polio. So on that day, because we live in Bowling Green, no, not Bowling Green, Smiths Grove, so I checked yesterday everything, all the clinic where I can get these polio vaccines. So some of them should have an appointment, and then there's no available date because I really wanted to finish all my vaccine before I leave, because I'm going back to the ship on tomorrow, which is on 7. Oh no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is 6th. So the day after tomorrow. So on 7, in 2 days. So I just want to finish it and then just to get over with, and then after that, because this is the only documents that I needed, and then they will approve my like basically the case was already approved. They already approved my green card. It's just the missing is the vaccine. So I did my I checked online and everything. CVS doesn't have. So I saw this little clinic, which is they are legit, and then I checked online. It says that there's no available date on that. So I called the little clinic, and thankfully they accepted me, and they have this vaccine IPV. So upon checking or doing my research, there is 2 vaccine polio, which is IPV and OPV. OPV is oral, and IPV now is the one that we're using because OPV is like oral. It's oral, and they're using it since 2000. So now the updated is IPV. So I double check where the little clinic if they're giving me the IPV, so which is correct. I did the I got a vaccine yesterday, which is IPV. And then when I went to Kroger, it was inside the Kroger. So there is a little boutique there. It says little clinic. Very quick, just 5 minutes, and then I made sure I double checked that they're giving me IPV vaccine, and also I asked for a record because we need that record. Usually they will just, okay, you're good to go, you don't have vaccine. There's no vaccine card, but they give me a paper that stated that I was vaccinated with this polio. So now I did that yesterday. So like what I said today, when I check my case, there is now request for evidence, which is regarding about polio. If you watch my previous video regarding about saying that I received already this that the officer mentioned to us during my interview that, oh, you don't have to worry, you can do the officer mentioned that I can do it everywhere. It doesn't matter, it doesn't mean that I did it my medical to Simply Care, I should do it there. So I can do it anywhere, and as long as it's valid, or as long as it's a polio vaccine. So that's what I did. And also he stated, so how I'm gonna, should I go here, should I go to the Louisville to pass or submit this request for evidence, or can I submit it online, upload it online or something. So what he mentioned is you can, once we gave you the request for evidence, just submit, just send it through mail and submit it to the submit through mail, so we don't lose your paper. So that's what he said, together with the vaccine and the request for evidence. That's it, and we're good to go. Now this is the story. Upon checking this request for evidence, it stated on the letter that I should have the I-693 sealed envelope. It must be updated already. It must be updated and should be sealed envelope and sent back to the sender, which is the one who gave me the request for evidence is Louisville. So it must be a sealed envelope. So basically, so wait a minute, that's what we said, my husband and I. It should be, this is not what the officer said, but upon checking with all, like I read thoroughly all these, I cannot just simply honor what the officer said. Maybe that's only his guidance, because at the end of the day, it's only verbally, it's not black and white. So I prefer to follow the one on the request for evidence, because that's black and white and that is documented. So now I called the we have the closest civil surgeon close by, because during that time I couldn't able to go on this one, the one in close in Bowling Green, the one close to our place. It's because the surgeon, his mother died, so he needs to go India. So that's why we went all the way here to Nashville, Tennessee. So now when I went for my medical, so when I called first and then checked, yeah, we can update or something, and then we will just bring the copy of your medical and then also the vaccine, then we can update you. And then I asked, can I able to get it today, because I just want to finish everything and submit all my documents. They said, yeah, we will just you will just sign, and then the civil surgeon will check, and then blah blah blah. Now this time I asked if I have to pay, because last time I did not check how much, and that's the biggest mistake I've ever made. So when I asked, and then they said yes, wait a moment and let me check. So they are asking me to pay. So this is the different civil surgeon, yeah, it's not on the Simply Care. They told me to pay $200 for the physical exam, because the doctor or the surgeons haven't seen me. I have to pay $200, and then blah blah blah. I said, okay, let me get back to you. And then so I spoke to my husband, and then $200 is too much for just updating my I-693, and also for, why should I do the physical exam again? So $200. So now my next choice is call the Simply Care again, because I've done it there, and there's no way who said that they will ask another exam, because I've done it in their clinic. And I just called them and asked, so I had this request for evidence, I am your patient before, blah blah blah, and I asked if I can able to get my sealed envelope today, because all they have to do is just update it in the system and just give me this freaking envelope, the sealed envelope, the same thing that they gave it to me last May. And they said yes, and of course, do I have to pay? So I asked, do I have to pay? And they mentioned, of course, yes, you have to pay again because of the form. We have to fill out again, even though it was their mistake. Even though it was their mistake, I have to pay. But this time it's only $50. So I just suck it up. Now we are on our way there, and he's so upset because it's too much. But this is gonna be the last leg for my I-485, because once I got my sealed envelope, we will go straight away to the USPS and send this document. That's it. Yeah, I'll send you this document and boom, that's it. Because I already printed all the RFE. I have the cover letter. So yeah, and later on, yeah, I will planning to submit it online as well. So that's gonna be in my other video what I submitted in the on the online, and then what did I submit to the what did I submit in the through mail, because it stated there that I should submit it through mail because I need to submit along with the RFE letter, along with the RFE. I need to specifically says that I need to send the sealed envelope again to them. So that's the instruction. So I cannot honor the one because I don't have any complications. Again, at the end of the day, I don't have any complications in the with my I-485 if I will honor this the officer, even though he's the officer, but it's just only verbally. It doesn't written in the, there's no email, there's no letter that given to me or given to us that okay, you should do this one, do that one. Nope. So we should all the time, we should honor whatever it says on the document, because that is black and white, or that is the one stated in our USCIS account. So yeah, we'll be there shortly. So hopefully after this it's gonna be fine, and I'll get my green card within a week, since it's already has been approved, and looks like they can the way they've taken actions on my case is quite pretty much fast, because like what I said, I submitted my, I will make another video on that, because I submitted my the timeline of all the paperwork that I did. So I submitted my documents April 30. I had my interview November 4th. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So like October, 6 months and 1 week. Actually, I had my they sent September 25th. The September 24, I received a letter that stating I have an interview. So September, so they give me 1 month preparation for the interview. So yeah, I'm surprised. They should not give me only 1 month preparation. They should just give us like October, okay, you have the interview, so it should be over right now, but that's fine. It's gonna be fine. And that's all for now, and I'll update you once we are in the Simply Care. So hopefully it's gonna be a smooth process, no more drama, no more extra pay, because they always ask more payments and everything and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's all for now. Bye. So my friends, this is the request for evidence I received. So I just covered my IOE or my receipt number, but yeah, so that it stated there about you are receiving this notice because US citizen blah 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 requires additional evidence, and this it says here what you need to do, and that says submit a completed vaccination record. So that's the one that they're asking, because here it says beginning May 1, 2024, the Center for Disease Control or CDC updated the vaccine requirements for those 2 months of age and older, which is effective May 1, 2024. And now, because my it says here, because your I-693 was signed after May 1, 2024, you were required to comply with this updated CDC guideline. So civil surgeons must use the current edition of Form I-693. So outdated or previous editions will not be accepted. So that is why that's what happened to my I-693. And now, on the second page, this is the important warning, the one that I'm stating you guys, that only a designated civil surgeon authorized by USCIS to conduct a medical examinations is qualified to complete the Form I-693. So the civil surgeon must complete, sign and date. So same thing like with this, the way how you get your I-693 when you did your medical exam. So signatures by a nurse or physicians. And says there, blah blah blah. You must also sign, it's stated here, you must also sign the date, the form when instructed to do so by the civil surgeon. Once everyone has signed, the civil surgeon will place the original completed form I-693 in a sealed envelope and give it to you. We will not accept photocopied form I-693 and medical exam result. The sealed envelope must be returned unopened to this office with any other requested evidence. So, well, don't get confused because it's stated here, your response must be received in this office December 8 to 2025. So like what the officer said, he will give me 60 days to respond. And then this is an immigration benefits are time sensitive. Respond promptly but no later than the deadline. If you submit partial evidence, we will only consider the information, the evidence you provide to us. Failure to respond within the allotted time may result in denial of your case. So underneath this paper, it says general guidelines for submitting evidence. So all requested must be submitted on time and completely, either by mail or via my USCIS account. Well, submit all requested evidence in a single combined submission. Evidence submitted after the deadline will not be considered. Respond to this request by the given deadline. So there's also guidelines for uploading evidence. If your receipt number stating IOE followed by the 10 digits, which is mine, it's IOE, so I can upload the evidence. However, it says here, when we go back, this important warning, they want it sealed envelope, and submit the sealed envelope must be returned unopened to the office with any other requested evidence. So basically, we have to follow this important warning, even though it says here IOE followed by the 10 digits or something, we can upload the evidence. So maybe because this is the general guideline, so maybe this is applicable for other evidence. Same thing like what I did in my I-864, which is I submitted online. On the third page, it was just the official. So this is responding. If responding by mail, send your response to this address. So I will respond to this mail, and then with this is the address. And yeah, upon it says that we strongly recommend to copies all your documents submitted to US in response to this request. And then processing of your form I-485 will resume when we receive your response. If you do not respond to this request on December 8, we may deny your case. So please include, it says here specifically, please include this entire letter as the first page of your response and keep a copy for your records. Failure to include this letter may delay case processing. So if you wish to withdraw this petition, please submit signed and dated written withdrawal request. So it's very important that these 3 pages, this paper must be together with your evidence or the sealed envelope. So this is going to be the first page. Also, I indicated a cover letter, and this is my vaccine record, my polio vaccine record. So that's all for now, and this is all the documents that I will present in my or I will send through mail together with my sealed envelope. Hi friends, I'm back. So finally it's over. This is the second round of my medical, so it's sealed like it's supposed to be. And then I double check the expiration date and the form that I signed. Well, I did not really make a drama right there, but they did not even apologize, the one on Simply Care. And yeah, I just want to get over with. So I left. They didn't even say thank you. Anyway, they said thank you, have a great day, but not apologize. So yeah, anyway, he's upset. We told him to go there, but yeah, I received this one. So now I'm going to USPS and to send all of this evidence required for evidence, because also, so now it's a lesson learned for everybody. So when they give me, this is the previous copy, and then it's stated here the expiration is March 31st 2025. So when I received this, it's supposed to be already what was that, the edition was, the expiration is, it's already expired because I went there like around April something, and basically this is not the updated also, and the edition is March 9 2023. So now so it's also my fault because they asked me to sign. So even if I will ask them like, why you give me the wrong information or double check, because once you go there they will ask you, please double check all the details, etc, etc. So it's my fault also. I have also mistake on my part because I did not check the expirations, the one that they had, and also the forms, which is, you can find the form edition at the bottom right here, all the way at the bottom part of the form. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, right here. And the expiration goes right here. Yeah, this one, or the, yeah, so you need to double check. So I double checked mine, and then when they asked me again to double check, that's the one I double check. And also I added my USCIS online account number and also my alien registration number, since I have already, and then I signed. So also I double checked if they mark my IPV, and which is because the one that was highlighted in the by the officers is the one that it says there in the surgeon area. So those are the things before I leave the place. So I make sure that this corrected one, so this is the one that officer highlighted, because it's supposed to be IFB X mark, and it's not supposed to be X on this one, it's supposed to be here. So it's already been corrected according to my copy. So this is now my copy, second copy, and hopefully this one everything will be smooth. So I'm going to the USPS and send all of these forms, because I already printed the request for evidence. I do have also my cover letter. I put a cover letter. So yeah, and ready to go. Then I'll keep you update later on. Bye. Hi friends, so I'm here now in USPS and ready to ship my documents. Let's go. Alright, so these are all my documents that I will send to the USCIS, and this is the sealed envelope, request for evidence, and my cover letter, and my vaccine record, and I chose the Priority Mail Express, okay, because this is highly recommended, so I picked the Priority Mail Express. Alright, and then according to the lady, this is on one day they will receive, so tomorrow they will receive my documents. Alright friend, finally it's over. I got my receipt here in the USPS. So at first I decided priority mail, and then I changed my mind to express mail, because there is according to the review email, it says there highly recommended that should be express mail. So that's what I did, express mail, and that cost $33 for the express mail, and they will receive tomorrow by 6 p.m. if priority mail, like roughly estimated 2 days to receive the mail. So I just followed whatever says in the instructions. It's just highly recommended, but yeah. So I just did express mail because priority mail is $11, express mail is $33. So yeah, and that's all for now. And we'll see what's the result. Hopefully I can get it the day after tomorrow because they will receive now my documents tomorrow. All right, so bye.